This is ACC Baseball Weekly. Let's start with the play of the week.
He throws. Curveball swung on, popped up to left field. Soretta charges, long run, going back is Sam. He dives and makes the catch. 2 down.
Someone in the office, when he saw this play, said, "I'm yelling timber." And I said, absolutely not. No one move, no one dance. The ACC DN is a no yelling timber zone. Now that we have that clarified, I'm Jeff Fischel. This is ACC Baseball Weekly, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday. Let's get right to the cool stuff. In other words, 3 up, 3 down. Just when you think nothing Jameis Winston does on the field should surprise you anymore, surprise! What a weekend. He deserves his own baseball and football card all in one. It's baseball season and the team was at Georgia Tech, but Saturday he went back to Florida State to play in the spring football game. And as you'd expect, the Heisman Trophy winner did it big then. After that, he returned to Atlanta, and Sunday came through with a key pinch hitting at bat, then closed out the win. Corey Clark did a great job summing it up in one tweet. So in 24 hours, Winston threw for 396 yards, the RBI walk, and the save. You know Joey Hoops, but do you know Joey Strikes? UVA baller Joe Harris throwing out the first pitch last Friday. Nice job, but let's break down his mechanics, shall we? Just like his three-point shooting, good balance. Doesn't use his torso enough, I'd say. In hoops, you tuck in the elbow. I'd like to see a slightly different arm slot on the mound. I kid. Nice job, Joe. This guy does not need any tips from me on the mound.
Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. There it is. The record. Carlos Rodon.
Rodon set a new NC State record for career strikeouts. He K'd 12 Blue Devils and now has 391 in his career. Unfortunately for Rodon and the Pack, they lost to Duke Friday and lost 2 of 3 in the series. Now with 7 more strikeouts, Rodon will break the ACC record for most strikeouts in a 3-year career. I think it's pretty safe to say we shouldn't expect him back. But with the new baseball draft rules, you just never know. There's one thing ACC baseball fans can count on right now. Miami wins. The Canes have won 12 in a row after a sweep of Pitt this last weekend. They outscored the Panthers in the series 20-4. Miami is now 14-4 in the ACC. That's tied for first. The epic comeback of the year so far, Sunday, Duke and NC State. The Blue Devils were down 10-4 in the 8th, scored 5 in the 8th, then Aaron Cohn in the 9th. The walk-off single to cinch the series for Duke. That also made Trey Turner's record-setting day a footnote. He stole his 100th career base in the game, the first Wolfpack player to ever do that. Second-ranked Virginia took 2 of 3 from number 14 Clemson.
The set from Howard, the pitch. Slider is swung on and missed, and he got it!
Sunday, UVA won 1-0. Cavs starter Brandon Waddell threw 6 1/3 shutout innings, 4 strikeouts, no walks. He's now thrown 14 1/3 straight shutout innings. That UVA pitching staff is so good. And with the series win, combined with a disappointing week for Florida State, the Cavaliers are now #1 in the nation in the new Baseball America poll. The Noles dropped to 4 after a 1-3 week. Miami on that winning streak moves up to 15. Clemson drops to 22. And after taking 2 of 3 from Florida State, the Yellow Jackets join the poll at 25. It's time for our ACC Stat of the Week. Georgia Tech freshman shortstop Connor Justice was just named Player of the Week for hitting .471 and rocking 2 homers last week. But what caught my eye is that he hasn't made an error in 20 straight games. That is a very solid streak for a shortstop. The Major League record for consecutive games played by a shortstop without an error is 110, set by Mike Bordick. That wraps up ACC Baseball Weekly, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday. I'm Jeff Fischel.